Oh my god. Worst character in Star Trek. Great actor, but I hate that character so much. Greetings, this is Bloodrill and welcome to Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo version. This is one of the 2 Star Trek games coming out, which I'm really excited. So hopefully the demo will not disappoint. You are the captain of the Federation starship Voyager. We're Janeway. I hate Janeway. Don't hear any... I'm guessing it will have voice acting, but it is not in yet. It's not great, I think, for a demo. You should always put your best effort, because this is the first time, and maybe last time, a lot of people will see your game. That looks okay. Not great, not bad. Performance is bad though. I have it on high and not epic. I'm getting 35 FPS. That is pretty bad. And again, I'm guessing this will be voice acted. I hope. But this is before they went to the other quadrant, Delta? I don't remember. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. It plays like a visual novel so far. Also, what kind of red alert is that? I only saw Voyager once to completion, and I never rewatched it, unlike other Star Trek shows, because it was probably my least favorite. So I'm not sure if they had a different red alert, because that doesn't sound right. Okay. Yeah, no doctor, but Picardo is somewhere. Which was one of my favorite doctors, if not my favorite doctor. For a show I didn't like, it had like my favorite doctor. It was amazing. Alright, and this is the gameplay. Tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial. Thank you. Click on the question mark icon on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorials. Okay. Stellar cartography level 1. We have how much power to give? 20. Minus 12, okay. Did we already get to the... Yeah. But wait, isn't Tuvok... didn't she say that Tuvok wasn't with us? Scan points of interest marked with white question marks to reveal resources. Okay. Well, that was lucky. The closest one. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represents the possible outcomes. Excellent dark green, good light green. More rewards, okay, yeah, alright. Oh, let me zoom in a bit. The ship is nice, still not as nice as the next generation ship. Okay. That's nice. This I like so far. It's very Trek, which is what we want. Plus 435 something. What is this something? Oh, Deuterium. Okay. We can now deactivate grey mode. And I do like the XCOM's base building. Ready to increase warp core output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to higher tier. Alright, what the hell is grey mode? Okay. One deuterium, 5 energy. 0 deuterium, 20 energy. Okay. So we lose 20 deuterium, but we gain like 80 energy per cycle. The game is pretty. Again, I really do hope it has voice acting. Oh, I guess Tuvok will be in there, in the rest of the Maquis. I haven't seen this for like, what, 15 years? So I forgot how it starts. 40% plus 35% for level 1. Okay. Get us a uranium deposit, we'll need it to repair the transporter room. Okay. It has deuterium. Is there a reason for me not to do this? I mean, cycles pass, so I guess when there is something important, you don't want to do that, but for now. Let's go for the safe option for now. System, ship. Let's follow the, I guess, tutorial also. There is uranium. Okay. Let's try one. Not a good result. Alright, that's how it goes. Repen 14, damn. Definitely not a good result. I do love the UI, which is very Trek. They have done a good job with how it looks. Not so much with how it sounds, but we'll see. Again, it might be that this, the Voyager, I don't remember the class of the ship, has different sounds. Excelsior? I have no idea. There is a viewer that hung out with me when we played Star Trek Online. That's his favorite ship, but I don't remember. Revoke my Trek card, I guess. Away mission presents a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with matching skills for your away team. I only have two guys, so he's an engineer, 25 engineering, 29 chemistry. And he's quick-witted. Well, we need to fill this. I see. This guy has more engineering, some healing, I don't know what that is, communication, leadership. Would be nice if they explained what these icons mean. Away mission. Decide on an approach and select a hero to complete the challenge. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Very nice. I like this a lot. Okay. What does this mean? Okay, that one. Can we spend points to like make it better? I wonder. So, this is the risk level. The info screen is kinda not very intuitive so far until I learn the game at least. Like, it says 25 here, it says 29 there. I'm guessing 29 is what he has, 25 is what he has. Oh, can put both of them on? It doesn't give us anything, yeah, okay. Success! After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skills values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover. Okay. How do we let them rest? I guess we use another character. +5 something. It would be nice again if I could hover over and get some descriptions. You can select more than one hero, yep. So yeah, now he is tired and he is not. So let's see, what do we have? Both that one. The golden bar is an excellent, I guess, result. Critical. Plus 150... What, Deuterium? Why are we getting that? I don't know. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Oh yeah, Chakotay. I guess he's Belana Torres. Maybe. Not Tuvok though. So this plays a role with our perks. And we can only do one. We can do two people on one choice, but obviously we can do two choices. Oh, this gives us the things I want. So that's another choice, I guess. Not only you can choose what you want as a story, but you can also choose basically your reward and what you need more. Alright, that's critical success, okay. Got a bunch of points, so we have a level up system. Harikim unavailable. I should have woken Belana Torres because she's more useful. Alright. There we go. Tuvok, which only has a uniform and not the, you know, marquee outfit. The ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. Okay. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore deck 5 functionality first. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy. $18 energy, damn. But we do have 100 now, so. That's why I got that one. Dismantle? What? No, repair it. Why would I dismantle it? Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more. Yep. So basically, you know, between cycles, You can do other things to progress. That is a bit slow. That could be a bit faster. Uranium. 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 Wow. Okay, there is some deuterium. Alright, report provides up to +1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair. Okay. Total cost after activation 36. We need a lot of power and we need manpower too. That is interesting. Where do I see that? There, I guess. Alright. Explore the system and gather more. Is it not repaired? There we go. You need to click on it. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing rumble occupies work teams. Yep. Okay. The morale bar shows your current morale. It sends morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen by pressing tab and switching to morale. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, etc. and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. So we're losing 100 morale because we have no quarters and no food. So far I like the game, I must say. How much do I have? Sure. 3 cycles, good. Yes. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove. Yep. Complete XCOM, thank you. Yes, thank you. With every cycle, your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations, of course. Federation, only the best. Okay. Whoa, okay. We need more, I guess, for now, we'll wait. Follow the tutorial and loot things. I do love the art, I must say. To build new rooms, select the empty building. Yep, if you have enough work teams and resources, you can build a room. Crew technology, combat, and Borg technology. Okay. Spoilers. Ooh, -1 morale, but you'll have to do, I guess. Because right now we're losing 50. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate. Okay. Oh, what's this? That's nice. I am digging the gameplay. Again, I feel like voice acting would do the game much more justice in the setting. But I am digging the gameplay. Alright, let's see. Appeal to his humanity. The jellyfish. That would be more of a genuine thing to do. Optional. That's nice, okay. Let's appeal to his humanity. Okay. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system maximum warp. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the system. Okay. But first we'll loot this. Ooh, we're full. Okay. Sector... this is where we are, this is where we want to go. What? Oh. Need to hold it. That could be better. Like show you the warp effect. Also the camera weirdly zooms in and out. Alright, where do we need to go over there? Well, this isn't our way. Can I do anything? I'm still losing morale. What is my... Man, pretty ship. What is... crew quarters? Oh. Let's do that. I should be doing that anyway. Okay. Abandoned vessel. Okay. Better than nothing. Ruined room is fixed. Let me see if I can make another porter. Why does it have 3? Should I do that? The game hasn't told me to, but we are... let's wait. In an actual game run I would probably do that, but for now let's follow the tutorial of the demo. A new lead. Yes, of course we'll do the optional stuff first. Let's send someone down without knowing what the planet is about. Yeah, the power is running out. There is not a lot of sound in this screen either. Oh my god. Worst character in Star Trek. Great actor, but I hate that character so much. Good guess. Recruited relics. Do we have to? Can we like avoid that? Alright. I think that's a good place to end the video. Pretty good. Again, the voice acting, no voice acting, which I don't need in all games, but I feel in Star Trek it would elevate it. So it kinda diminishes the experience. Again, it might have voice acting, but maybe it's not ready yet. Or maybe it's what we see. If it is what we see, I think it will be a minus to the game, but I do really like how it plays. I wonder if there will be some diversion from the main storyline and you just don't do the whole seasons or something. I guess we'll see. This demo actually will be out for the next few days, so you can check it out for yourself if you want to. I will put a link in the description below. Thank you for watching. As always, subscribe if you haven't, press the like button, all the good things. Have a good night. See you next time.